Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is Mandy. Thanks so much for being here. And today we are going to set up my daily, which I just got out into the Etsy shop. So I figured I'd do a little video to show you how I use it. I feel like this is a really good system for staying on track of the things that you want to stay on track of throughout your day, whether you're at home or away. You can fill in your appointments here. I really like this for my goals because I can keep those right here at the top, as well as some of I don't want to call them minor, but you don't want too many things you have to do throughout the day. However, making them somewhat of a habit is really good for you. So I have quite a few different areas to be able to do that. So I'm going to show you guys what I like to use each section for. So for example, I always like to start off with what's going on for the day. So we are filming this on a Monday. I'm going to go over my Tuesday. So basically, I'm just going to kind of write the day here. And I think it is going to be the 20th. And we're working, we don't have too much going on tomorrow. We're really just working around piano, which is at 11. And even just one thing in there kind of does, a little bit with homeschool and naps and stuff. So I make sure that I put whatever events are going on in here. And then the next thing I want to make sure I do is schedule the other important items throughout the day. So for example, I want to be eating dinner by 5. And I also need to make sure that we have kind of our meals scheduled, I should say. So lunch, and then after lunch, I lay my daughter down for her nap. I want to be eating probably by 8:30. So just with preparation and everything. And this is just kind of how I schedule my day when we're at home most of the time. But I do like to put our event of somewhere we have to actually be. I like it to stand out. And then this allows me to see when I can fit these other things in. So that's all I'm really going to fill in for right now. You might see me in, maybe or maybe not put in some of my routines, but that's where we are for that. So now I want to go over setting up my goals. So I like to kind of label that goals. These are the things that I'm trying to do to meet my personal goals. Obviously this can be set up anyway, but down here is where I like to keep my home and family things that I do every day, or so often, maybe even every, once a week. I fill those in there. Like whatever I kind of have assigned for a Tuesday will be what's going on there. And then over here is going to be my to-do section. So if I already know something that I have to get done, or I can, at the end of today, I might go over my daily and add what I haven't done to this section. But for right now, I'm pretty much, not going to fill this up. I like having quite a few different things so I can add to it throughout the day as well. So sometimes I'll add my top 3 to-dos, but usually that just starts in the morning or even just the night before. All right, so today's goals for myself, actually, well, it's kind of my everyday, but tomorrow's goal for myself is I want to make sure that I can get outside at some point, whether I'm playing with my kids or taking a walk. And if I can do that, I will even notate what it is here. I also want to make sure I do a workout, and this is with weights. And I do want to make sure that I take a walk, whether it's on my treadmill or outside. That might end up being the outside one, but I definitely want it to be part of my walk, or part of my goals here is specifically to walk. I do need to make sure I'm food tracking. As well as reading my Bible or Bible time. And then I have my water here, so throughout the day I can kind of check that off. Now, as I mentioned earlier, I kind of these are my kind of my daily items that I use for my weekly. So I usually have like home care and laundry. So I do a load of laundry a day, and we will be on to, I think it's my son's. So Cam's. I do home care, and that is going to be, what are we on tomorrow? I really need to dust. Let's see. So for YouTube, I'm going to need to edit. So as you can see, I try to just do one thing a day, because I don't usually have, my day is broken up. I don't really have like a set time by myself or anything. And then for Etsy, I have not figured out if I'm doing something for Etsy tomorrow. We'll see. And then I'm going to keep this one open just in case something else comes up or I think of anything else. What I like to do here is make sure that I'm tracking, I'm actually writing my food down, and it's not like a super detailed thing, although I can be very detail oriented. I'm trying not to do that so much because it kind of discourages me sometimes from actually do it. But I just kind of want to write like the simple things that I'm going to have, or, you know, if I don't write what I have, I usually write what I ended up eating. But tomorrow's plan, I definitely will try to make sure I do these things. That way I can stay on track. So I try to think, you know, what's for dinner and what do I need to prep as well at this time. So tomorrow we are going to have baked chicken and Brussels sprouts, I think. And let's see, maybe I'll make rice for, maybe making rice bowls. Okay, let's see here. I forgot that sometimes my smoothie is my lunch, my salad ends up being my snack, but I'll go ahead and put my typical snack here, peppers, let's see, almonds, can't think of anything else right now, and my typical breakfast. So if I don't end up eating these things, you guys, I do use an erasable pen, or I just kind of cross it out and write over it. Sometimes it's not the prettiest of a daily, but it definitely helps me to meet my goals and stay productive and focused on what I'm trying to do here. So eggs and fruit. And then this allows me, if I'm doing this ahead of time especially, this allows me to see, okay, I only have one carb here. I'm trying to do like 2 meal carbs a day, so I might end up, I maybe can have a carb at breakfast, or I might just rather have it with my salad at lunch. We'll see. Okay, the other thing that I really like to do, sometimes I like to use this for, you know, what's for dinner and prep, but since this is decently, you know, easy, what I'm gonna do is just cut Brussels here, because that does take me a little bit of time, and then I know that I need to do that around 4 o'clock. So meal prep, doesn't sound like it would, but it really does. Maybe because the kids need me during most of it. All right, next what I'm gonna do is put my morning routine. I don't really need to do any other routines. We are having a pretty slow week, being that it's the week of Christmas. So I'm just gonna kind of make sure I'm sticking with my morning routine. And that's just like prepping for the day. I get my water, all the water bottles ready to go. I get our fruit going, so that way when I do need to prep breakfast, it's really simple. I want to get the kids school, and right now that's really just kind of like a lot of reading from our curriculum, not really too many lessons going on. This is when I need to do laundry, as well as YouTube and Etsy. I'm not including like my 5 to 7 a.m. here. This is like my 7 a.m. routine. So you're kind of getting to see what my 7 a.m. routine is. This way I can do all these things and have like a half an hour to just hang out with the kids, say good morning, give them love, and just kind of get our day going smoothly. Okay. I'm gonna leave it open because I'm sure something will come up that I didn't think about. So you guys, this is kind of how I use my daily. I will sometimes write down my other routines here. As you can see, I have my other daily here that was a little bit busier, and I put a lot more, you know, in there. And yeah, I mean, I love having routines, but I know not everybody does. So there's some options on the Etsy shop. When you purchase this, you have options for 2 of these. I think they're on each side. You have options for this saying what's for dinner, and then these boxes being smaller, having 4 boxes. You have, you know, obviously you have options for all 3 routines. So I want to say there's 6 pages of different options. So let me know if you guys are excited about this daily by hitting the like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. I'd love for you to join me here, and visit the Etsy shop for anything else you're interested in as well. You're always welcome to let me know what you guys need out there, and I can try to work on it. But otherwise, have a wonderful, beautiful, blessed day. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and God bless. Bye, guys.